probably a crow. A street lamp that was actually working illuminated the hull of an old boat propped up on bricks ahead of him. It was probably the Flying Dutchman, Adem thought in an attempt to dispel his fear with humor. Beyond the boat he could just make out the black surface of Göta River. This was the old docks. No one lived out here. Who would call and order a kebab pizza with extra sauce late on a Saturday night? No one. No one at all. He tried to breathe calmly, but panic was making his stomach contract into an ice-cold lump. What if he were driving straight into a trap? The place was deserted. Best get out of there right away. Adem stopped the car to turn around, but realized the street was too narrow, so he started backing up. On one side was a high fence topped with barbed wire. The iron gates were almost 9 feet tall, with a faded, illegible yellow sign on one of them. The asphalt in front of a single-story wooden building was strewn with trash. Suddenly, Adem thought he saw a flicker of light at one of the filthy windows. There must be people around after all. He slowed down, searching for a number. Had he found the right address at last? All at once a heavy door was flung wide open, crashing back against the wall. Adem braked instinctively, wondering what the hell was going on. A blinding light streamed from the doorway. Then he heard a loud roar. The roar turned into a heart-rending scream, and a man staggered out into the yard, arms flailing as he tried to run toward the gates. He dropped onto all fours, his cries growing weaker by the second. Adem sat in the car, frozen to the spot as he watched the burning man's death struggle. He couldn't tear his eyes away from the horrific sight. When the man finally fell silent and collapsed on the ground, there was an eerie calm. Adem could hear the crackle of flames, and the acrid smell of burned flesh filled the air. The car jolted and shot backward as Adem released the brake pedal and reversed toward the main road at full speed. 2 motorbikes were traveling slowly along Ringwegen, and Adem avoided a collision by a hair's breadth. The bike he almost hit was on the wrong side of the road. It was sheer luck that he didn't crash into it. His heart was pounding so hard he felt as if it was trying to hammer its way out of his chest. Waves of panic flooded his body, and all he wanted to do was floor the accelerator and get away. He didn't care where he ended up, as long as he was as far from Ringen as possible. He managed to suppress his flight impulse and pulled over. With shaking fingers, he picked up his cell phone and called the emergency number. Almost immediately, a professional female voice asked how she could help him. He's on fire! He's on fire!" Adem managed to sob. The Huss family was celebrating. As one might expect, given their connections to the restaurant business, the table was adorned with artistically folded linen napkins and flickering candles, along with a range of glasses and cutlery to go with each course. Needless to say, the menu was pretty special, too, thanks to the 2 chefs in the family. Christer raised his glass and cleared his throat. "Right now, we have plenty to celebrate. Jenny, your mom and I are so pleased that you've completed your training to become a chef and found an apartment and a job. Congratulations." Everyone joined in the toast, sipping vintage champagne, while Jenny stuck to alcohol-free cider. When she was a teenager, she had followed a strict vegan diet. Her training in vegetarian cuisine had softened her approach somewhat, but she still refused to touch alcohol. Christer allowed the delicious sparkling wine to linger on his palate for a moment. "And, of course, we want to congratulate Katarina and Felipe, even though it's been a month since you got engaged. We wish you every happiness." Once again, the glasses were raised. "And on Wednesday, Irene and I celebrated our silver wedding anniversary, 25 years. And you've been with us for 24 of those years."